What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Carolina Man podcast. How is everybody doing? It is 3 a.m. here in Shelby, North Carolina. In this podcast, I got a couple of stories to talk about. And here in Shelby, North Carolina, we rarely, or in North Carolina, period, we rarely have any serious um, killings or murders or anything like that. But a man here in North Carolina just got accused of poisoning his wife with eye drops. That is right. Allegedly used Visine eye drops to poison his wife. Now, that is crazy because wouldn't you know, he ought to know that they're going to know something's fishy there. She goes when they autopsy, they see it's poison. They know it had to be him. So that was just ridiculous. And another thing that happened here in Shelby, North Carolina, in my hometown, they found $3 million in barrels of pork. It says that don't make sense, but they think it's from the um, cartel, drug cartel, because it's a lot of stuff like that going on all over the world. So, and a police officer stopped a vehicle coming through Shelby a couple months ago, and luckily that cop did because the guy had 7 human beings in that vehicle. And he was doing human trafficking. So those people they got saved because one of our cops stopped and checked the vehicle, and yeah, that was human trafficking. These young people got very lucky because it could have been very bad for them. But usually here in Shelby, we don't have too much stuff going on. Right now we got crazy weather going on. It's gonna be 65 degrees tomorrow here in December. Y'all, that is just crazy. I mean, 66 degrees, and we're fixing to be at the end of December. But I guess things like that happens, I guess, and with the ozone layer being deteriorated, and yeah, and y'all know Amazon has taken over so much. You know, even though Amazon sells stuff cheap and you can order it and stuff, we have North Carolina's oldest store is still thriving, even though Amazon's been hurting a lot of people. So I think that's pretty good. That store is still holding on. It's still in business, making money. So that is awesome, y'all. Um, and why I'm on, y'all, some of y'all probably know I do smoke. I smoke regular cigarettes, which I know I need to quit. But they come out with these vapes, and these vapes are supposed to help you quit smoking. Oh, it's water vapor. It's not going to hurt you. There's no nicotine. Well, I'll tell you what, there have been more people killed by the vapes than smoking cigarettes. these vapes are killing people, and they still keep on selling them like nothing's going on. It just don't make sense, people. I just don't understand it. If you have something killing people as fast as that vape is, I can't understand why they won't stop it. But what you gonna do? Um, my opinion is you'll they use all these chemicals like watermelon flavor and all these crazy other flavors. I think that added chemicals for them flavors is just messing the lungs up really bad. So I know that was hasn't have anything to do with North Carolina, but I just wanted to get that out there. But we have had a um, murder that's happened not long ago. We had a man charged with a fatal shooting. Um, it was this past Sunday morning. It's a 43-year-old male. He's accused of shooting a 27-year-old at on East Marion Street, which is here in Shelby, near Golden Boys Bar. They found the guy lying in a parking lot with multiple gunshots. This 27-year-old. Then our Cleveland County EMS took him to our hospital, which is Cleveland Boyle Hospital, and the 27-year-old died from his injuries. The guy is being held without bond at the Cleveland County Jail and expected to appear in court, which was today. So I don't know what has happened. We'll probably find out tomorrow. They don't know. They don't know what led up to the shooting. And I just noticed there's another shooting here in Shelby I did not know about. Wow, we don't have as much shootings as Charlotte, um, and these other big towns, but we have once in a while we have some stuff happens. They're investigating a 19-year-old who was shot and killed at here in Shelby at his home. Right now they're investigating it and seeing what's going on. But normally, like I say, we don't usually have anything like that. So we did have um, a man in Mount Holly, which is about 30 minutes from here in Shelby, North Carolina. He was charged with murdering his wife, and it took a year. Oh, this is the one about the eye drops. It took them a year to find out that the poison was a chemical found in the eye drops. The guy was 35 years old. They just now booked him for first degree murder. They set his bond at $1.5 million, and he's accused of killing his wife September of 2018. I just can't understand it. I mean, if you're not that happy with the person, just leave. Why? Why kill her? It just blows my mind. But the chemical, and y'all, I cannot say this word. It's TETRAHY, tetrahydrozoline. It says gets redness out of eyes by constricting blood vessels. Okay. It says if you take it by mouth, it works like a neurotoxin. It attacks your nervous system. It has a dramatic effect on your heart and will cause heart stoppage. So that's crazy, y'all. But like I say, we still do not have like Charlotte. I mean, there's a shooting in Charlotte every single day. I mean, a day does not go by without a shooting in Charlotte. But Charlotte's a big, big town. and it has a lot of people in it, big population. But I still love North Carolina, and I'll never go anywhere. I will not go anywhere else. We have wonderful people. We have fantastic weather most of the time. So much to do here in North Carolina. Just like I told everybody, we got the North Carolina Zoo, we got the Asheville Zoo, we got the Greensboro Zoo, we got the Lazy Five Ranch, which is a zoo that you drive through. That's just the zoos here in in North Carolina. We have, like I said, we have Carowinds with the most we had the most roller coasters in any park except for the one in Ohio, Cedar Point. Cedar Point has the most. We had the second most. I apologize. I'm trying to get rid of this creep. We also have Dollywood. No, I apologize. Dollywood's in Tennessee. My mind is. I was thinking of Tweetsy. We have Tweetsy Railroad. I used to go to Tweetsy Railroad when I was little, and Fred Kirby used to be there. They would always show him on TV. But that's the two major amusement parks here in North Carolina. But we also have another one. It's not as big as them, but it's still a lot of people like going to it. It's called Santa's Land. It has everything to do with Christmas, and it's in the North Carolina, up toward the North Carolina mountains. But if you ever get a chance to come to North Carolina, you must do get you. If you stay anywhere between Charlotte and Shelby, you'll be close to every single thing that you want to do. Uh, the beaches, it's all right. Our beaches ain't as clean and pretty as it is in Florida, but still, though, our beaches are really, really nice. And and if you like the anything doing with witches and stuff, we have Winston Salem, where the true story of the witch hunt went on and the trial, the witch trials and all that. They actually still do tours today. There's actually a few women that lives there, and they will say they are true witches. But I thank you so much for listening to my podcast. Just talk, just sit here, just running my mouth a little bit. But I hope y'all have a fantastic day or night wherever you at. And for me, from Shelby, North Carolina, this has been Tracy. I hope y'all have a fantastic night and come out and see me.